has given the best that he has.
I'll be right beside you.
One minute until 30 seconds after battle. Death, 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 death.
Stupendous!
Smart money.
Oh, sweet!
First blood.
First blood!
No. Oh, they're just toying with us now.
It shall not be. Illusion!
I merge with the sand.
No! Denied. I fought tooth and nail. Lights out. Back so soon?
Fear not heresy.
No gold for you.
A gift from the tempest of battle. All wands will break.
Thou art denied.
Denied. Bottom is missing. Leave me, regeneration!
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
purifies the armor of
I'm over here. Zap.
We have thus entered into a state of ownage.
That was an unqualified thing.
new followers. My coil runs down.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Maybe no one attacked Dire's towers for a few seconds here. Dire's bottom
Killing
tower
spree.
under fire.
Over here now. Ha! Zap!
Tinker, failure, soldier. Bye.
You had your warning.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Haste!
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Illusion. Zip! Zap! I return to the soil.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Off with you! Evangelizing. No sorceries avail.
Back to poor.
Patch up. Finally.
A dominant performance.
It was worth it.
2 innocent lives taken.
Decapitation!
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Now over here. Let the fun begin.
Fear nothing.
I blew it.
Time for a dirt nap.
Radiant's
Tis
middle
mine.
tower is taking damage. Dire's top tower is under siege. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
All wands will break. chap. The armor of omniscience. You'll be back. My house. No! Beg the omniscience for forgiveness.
A condition for ownage has been met. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dominating. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
My soul dies pure. No sorceries avail.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. Mega kill. A lot of murder going on here. A double slaughter.
I'd love to get this under a microscope.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
What now?
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Omniscience.
Radiant has lost their top tower. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
I must away.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
With enemies. My life squandered.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Haste!
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Look at how invulnerable Dire's towers are. Dire's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Where's the party? Speak away.
Keep murdering. Make that 2.
Be fearless.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Denied. Fear not heresy.
Over here now.
Great action.
Dominating.
This dust. Better place. The armor of omniscience.
Can't breathe.
You cannot flee.
Ownage.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
Masterpiece.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Bury me at sea.
Did I interrupt you?
Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Quite a spree. Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower taking damage.
I'll take your tribute.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower taking damage.
The demon's blessing. You're a fine acolyte. for justice. Regeneration.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire have fortified their towers. The Dire have murdered
ageless power is
Roshan
mine.
purely for sport. Dire's middle
It's not
tower
even about
taking
the Aegis.
damage.
Come back soon. Back, and more of you.
Let the fun... Ho-ho! Zip! My spirit sinks.
And more of you. Invocations! Zip-zap! All wands will break. To a better place.
Where's the party?
Forward without fear.
Dominant Dire's middle performance tower is is being attacked.
I die. This will come back to bite you.
An acceptable amount of double kill.
Wipe out.
Here I am.
You'll be back. New followers. Lost my spark. Off with you. You brought me new minion. Healing, be fearless.
Wahoo!
Healing shock.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under siege.
No sorceries avail.
More death.
Evaporate. Guard us well. Fear nothing. But I'm not finished.
Here I am.
A vicious double slaying.
Double damage.
Ha!
A dominant performance.
I'm over here. Zip! Disruption. Let the fun begin.
Fear not heresy. Invisibility.
Mega kill.
With the tide.
Unstoppable. Tower is under double siege. Kill. Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Here I am.
I heard the cabal.
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Follow me not. Get thee to the underscape.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Pudding pop.
Be well, guardian of us all.
Radiant's
Quite a
top tower.
spree.
Pure and simple.
Dominating. 2 down.
That stain. Nos, your passing honors the omniscience.
The machine.
An acceptable amount of murder.
Dead in the water.
Dire's top tower is under siege. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Demon go.
Dire have duct-taped cardboard all over their structures. Dire's top tower has been denied. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
I dissolve. Scatter my grains in the scintillant waste.
The tithe.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Immortality!
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant have fortified their towers.
Leave me.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Fear not heresy.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
You'll be back. Be fearless. Fear nothing. Leave me. No sorceries avail.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. No more middle tower for Radiant.
Will break.
Hello guys and welcome back to IeSC Proving Grounds League Stage Day 16, and we had a very exciting match between Surekh Gaming and Kuroko no Doto, but unfortunately Kuroko no Doto didn't manage to pull off an upset against Surekh Gaming, and Surekh Gaming continuing to dominate the league stages and the group. And a very well played game by the Morphling as well as the anti-mage, but I guess anti-mage getting way ahead on the farm, and Tinker getting up his hex, getting that perma hex online. I guess it was really difficult for Kuroko no Doto to pull off this game. What do you think, Yash?
Yeah, I guess anti-mage getting the battlefield at 15 minutes, and Let's also.
Yeah.
He was very much fast farmed. He farmed very early.
Okay.
On the other side, he didn't get to farm easily.
Okay.
Harassing there, gangs being there. So I guess.
And I guess the Storm Spirit also did not contribute much to the early game. He had his Bloodstone somewhere around the 22-minute, 23-minute mark, and after that going for an Orchid, I don't think it was a viable option against an Omni Knight who is there on your opposing team. I guess a BKB would have worked for him a little better than the Orchid did. But anyways, kudos to Surekh Gaming for winning this match, and stay tuned for more live action. We'll be updating the next game shortly. In the meanwhile, stay tuned.
Triple kill! Ultra kill!
Going further forward, Max has that mana is available, doesn't drop it just yet. They'll get the open wounds, they're going straight for power. The range will cancel the glimpse as there will be a kill on one. Now I'm back, gonna get X mark torrented up and brought down as well. Triple kill for the light speeder. Looking for the kill now. They see the storm, they have the ball lightning, they can jump in here. Perhaps if he gets to lift off in time, they can get this kill, but he's going for someone else here. They still see this storm, they do get the hit stop, but there's the bounce along with the dot back. It's not enough, but he ball lightning forward and gets one last hit off. Well played there. Poison lightning gets the kill on the storm, and really bad.
Come and get it! Radiance thwarted now! Rest death yet! Your bliss fails.
guys, and welcome back. This is the stream of the Indian Esports Championship Proving Grounds League stage. Quite an eventful game we've had, the last one.
Yeah.
And we are now going to be going live with the third game at our hands. And this is again kind of a group winner decider.
Okay.
This is going to be DIG versus Nix.
Okay.
I'm thinking. So, yes, DIG versus Nix. Nix, to be quite honest, has been very dominant in their games and have been very thorough in their executions. So, DIG, as we all know, have been a quite dominant team on LAN, and to say the least, it will be a good game. And kind of expecting a shuffle draft. So, to be quite honest now, this one can be close. What are your views?
Okay, I'm not going to root for any team because any predictions that I've been making since the start of the day, I've been just losing. I've been on a losing streak. But if you ask me, I'm going to root for Nix.
Okay, then this one, I say DIG is going to win this.
Okay.
I say DIG is going to win this.
Okay, let's see if luck turns its tides with this game.
Because I just feel that this game, DIG have learned from their mistakes. I just hope that they do not make the same errors. They go for some early game aggression. They don't completely rely on their combination of the Shadow Demon and the Luna, which they opt for each game, which they opt for every occasion they are allowed to.
Okay.
So I just hope and pray that they have some early aggression in their minds. And yes, and the biggest point of the day, this game will be casted and streamed by AFK Gaming, and it's going to be CloudX and Vivek.
Yep.
So CloudX and Vivek from AFK Gaming will be casting this game, and let the games begin.
Yeah, stay tuned. Get set, game.
Dire's ban. Radiant's ban. 10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Reserve time. Dyer's ban. Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Hello folks and welcome back to the IeSC, brought to you by the lovely folks at Sims Transmedia as well as Neon Gaming Studios. My name is Vivek and with me today is CloudX. We just had Heaton and company with their predictions. Heaton saying that DIG is going to take it. I'm not sure. It's going to be a close game at the very least, and I've got CloudX with me to weigh in on this. Who do you think? Who are you favoring here?
I honestly got no clue, man.
Okay.
I mean, you guys have been the pros, the experts behind the IeSC panel in the cast, so you should be throwing some insight on this. But you know, these are familiar names. I have seen Nix on multiple occasions in this tournament and even in multiple others. In fact, I believe I saw them at the ESL India Premiership casting while casting some of the games. And DIG though, not sure where they're from. I can't say I've heard of them.
Well, I have seen DIG play before, and one thing I can say for sure is that they have done that.
Oh, let me rephrase there. Yeah, I definitely know some of these folks. You've got Khans, that is Asif Khan. He played at the TE Gaming Cup, I believe.
I think he also plays for S5. Is it
Stand and 5?
Stand and 5?
Stand and 5.
Yep. He
Element Rush is a familiar name as well. So yeah, I've definitely seen both these teams, and I'm looking forward to a good match.
Right. Well, it looks like the folks at DIG have done their research. They're banning out the Phoenix straight away. Nix, they've been running this offlane Phoenix that maxes out Fire Spirits nice and early, and well, I don't want to say it always worked because last game he went for a Dagon on the Phoenix.
What?
Yeah, he had a level 1 Dagon at 38 minutes and no value, no utility. He's more of an offensive Phoenix. He dives and throws Fire Spirits and tries to kill you.
A level 1 Dagon on a Phoenix, I don't quite get it, man.
Right. Anyways,
I mean, I guess they're probably like dominating or something that match.
They lost that match.
Okay then.
Right, but he likes to play that aggressive kind of Phoenix, and he sometimes maxes out Fire Spirits. He loves it so much that he forgets all about Sunrays and just refuses to heal up his teammates at times. Anyways, the draw being picked up here by Nix, and the Dire responding by denying the Shadow Demon and picking up the Slada themselves. Solid offlane in that Slada. I'd like to see the Axe over the Slada because Iron Taloning with the Axe is so much easier, and a 10-minute blink is assured. But hopefully we'll see one coming out in good time from the Slada. Speaking of bans, the ET's been banned out, Void and the Batrider have been banned out. Mirana's still in the pool, and something like the Venge should just supplement that row and give that aura, kind of go aura crazy, but over, Undying.
Well, I do like the opening pick coming out from the Dire. The Shadow Demon has a great, I would say, a cockblock pick coming up against that Draw Ranger. You don't want to be giving away that Draw Ranger and Illusion army coming at your high ground. But when it comes to breaching high ground, I feel like that Undying is just freaking disastrous, man. You throw down that Tombstone, walk up the cliff, start pounding away with the Draw Ranger auto attacks, augmented by the Dragon Lance range. You've got yourself that frontline tank in the form of the Tombstone and the Undying himself, and of course you've got the damage coming out from the Draw Ranger. They have initiation on the side of DIG. Unfortunately, they've not tagged up in the lobby, so that's going to make things a little confusing going forward, folks. But yeah, like I was saying, they have initiation in the form of the Slaughter, the Blink into the Crush, one of the more reliable ways of locking down and starting the team fight. Also, the armor reduction versus the Draw Ranger, not too shabby at all. Let's wait and watch what they go for next, but we know for a fact it's not going to be the OD, who's received a slap from the band stick from DIG.
Right, so when Undying was all the rage, that was when Gyrocopter was the thing. what was the counter? What was the response to Undying, and how did teams usually deal with the Tomb?
I think Undying was popular during the sniper meta, so sniper pounding away on that tombstone from range was one great way of dealing with him.
Right.
Apart from that, we had a lot of Ancient Apparition picks coming out because Undying is one of those that's innately tanky, and with every decay stack he gets more strength, thus more maximum HP. When you have an Ice Blast on you, that does percentage based damage, and your percentage for the shatter percentage threshold only gets lower when your maximum HP rises. I don't know if that was too confusing for you folks, but the more HP you have, the worse it gets when you've got Ice Blast on you.
Okay. Well, that does make sense, and I'm not sure if there's space for an AA on the drop. There is space, but AA and Shadow Demon not... Well, one of them is defensive and semi-offensive, but the AA is going to be all defensive, and wow. I said they could have picked up the axe over the Slardar. They pick up the axe and the Slardar.
It's not bad actually. I mean, they've got great initiation tools now. They've got good ways of getting in close to that Draw Ranger. I mean, we've seen on multiple occasions where the axe just builds Vanguard first when you're up against the Draw, and then you just run into the Draw Ranger with 1 or 2 stacks of Battle Hunger, slow her down, go right click the hell out of her, and she just dies without having any sort of response really.
Right.
What is troublesome though for the Dire side here is that Undying is good versus Strength heroes, so that Decay is going to be adding that much more value versus both the Axe and the Slaughter.
Right.
And they're not the most ideal heroes to bring down the Tombstone either. Yeah, there's the Axe with the counter helix that procs from the Undying zombies, but it's not the best.
Right, I was going to talk about the counter helix proc, but you already said it. But one thing, I hope the Axe doesn't go to the lane. It's the lane. Don't go to the lane.
I can agree with you there. I don't think this is a game where the action... Actually, it might just be dual lanes, because now with this Ogre pickup, does Nyx really want to run 2 melee supports in the lane? Or are they going to run this as an off-lane core Undying with, I don't know, maybe a Dazzle to back him up?
Well, offensive tries are very much the possibility here.
I wouldn't say so. I don't like an offensive try with a Drow plus an Undying and Ogre. Also, it seems kind of counterintuitive to pick up a Drow Ranger and then not pick up a range support alongside her. The Oracle is in the pool and is as good a pick as...
Right, speaking of the Oracle, we did just have that article coming out online from one of our very own, where he spoke about the strongest heroes in 6.880, and one of them was the Oracle. It's surprising that the Oracle's been ignored so far. I absolutely see potential in it in the Dire draft. They can still go for the Oracle. Nyx, Core Undying and Oracle, very much a possibility, but I'm not a fan of a Core Undying, man. It's tricky.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Core Undying either, but because he's one of those heroes that falls off eventually, right? You are on a clock already with that Draw Ranger, and then you picked up something that's very early game oriented with that Undying. You're putting your eggs into the early high ground push basket. But clearly, Last Hunter or Base Hunter, whatever his name is, he's managed to prepare his teammates for this. They've got that great initiation on the high ground with the Slaughter and the Axe, and they've got good sustenance with that Dazzle coming through as well now.
Well, what they're missing now is somebody in the mid lane, and they can... What they're also missing is reliable burst damage. It's not a bad game to pick up the Mirana. It's very much in the pool, very much an option. And that small buff to the extra attack range of Mirana can help deal with the draw to some extent. But they miss a range hero that can deal with the Tomb. Because Shadow Demon and Dazzle, they're going to have a horrible time with the zombies all around them. So we did talk about Sniper. We did talk about Sniper as a... I mean, we haven't spoken about it, but in SEA, Sniper does get picked as a response to the Draw Ranger, at least in my 2K pubs.
Really? To the Draw Ranger?
Yeah, the range. You deal with range with even more range.
Oh my god, that is some next level logic, man. I think Sniper's good versus the OD. Because it's one of those heroes that can just outlay the OD pretty damn hard. But they're gonna go again with another melee hero. This time I presume it's gonna be for the middle lane, the Ember Spirit. I mean, that Draw Ranger just looks like a sore thumb sticking out right now. You don't need that Draw Ranger if you're not going to synergize around that aura. What the hell is the Draw Ranger going to add to the table? You might as well have just picked up, I don't know, Gyrocopter, Medusa, anything at all that would have scaled into the late game. There's no synergy with that Draw Ranger whatsoever. Ember Spirit going mid means that we could well just see a Storm Spirit pick coming out from the Dire side, and then that Ember just gets destroyed.
Oh yeah. Storm, Timbersaw, both options in the middle.
Plenty of options really now open for them
to deal with the Ember Spirit.
You know, I'm thinking a mid axe would actually work well versus the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, very legit. I hope DG mix things up and make life difficult for the Ember Spirit. Because if you shut him down in the early game, and I've seen even Miracle get shut down in the early game versus a ranged core in the mid lane. It took him 25 minutes to pick up his Battle Fury versus, I think it was Vega Squadron.
Okay, so we've got a Templar Assassin ban coming out from Nyx. I can agree with that. The armor reduction with the amp damage in the weave is already pretty disgusting. But then, is that really your primary cause of concern when you've got two sources of damage over time right now with the Flame Guard and the Ignite?
Right.
I feel like Nyx. Okay, they're looking for either a support or a straight up core in the form of an offlaner.
Beastmaster. Makes the most sense with the draw. Ooh.
Okay then, again, they're doing this. It seems very counterintuitive. They picked it into an axe.
Right.
I mean, the response here for the Dire is you run an aggressive try and then you put the axe in a one-on-one versus the Broodmother. That'll allow Slardar, Shadow Demon and Dazzle to go offensive try. It's a core Slardar. They'll be able to slow down the Drow Ranger's spawn to a certain extent. But then the axe is just going to walk all over that Broodmother. And then I think it's a no-brainer. You pick the Storm Spirit right now, you get Initiation, you get someone to deal with that Ember. Even actually, it's not really a no-brainer. You've got Timber and the Storm that are both really great picks here.
Mirana still in the pool. Burst damage.
Well, not so much a fan of Mirana this game.
Okay.
I think you want that extra bit of magic damage firepower coming out. The mobility from the Storm Spirit, of course, trumps over that of the Mirana.
Deal with the mobility of the Ember with some mobility of your own.
Yeah, or you get the Timbersaw and just straight up throw pure damage through his Flame Guard. But no, they'll go with the Mirana. We see a mid Mirana. I would like to see a safe lane to try and Dazzle.
Right. Also good potential for some blocking, heal bombs, all of that with the Shadow Demon Dazzle. And the Slardar mid Mirana versus the Ember Spirit. I think the Ember's going to get what he wants out of the lane in that matchup. But if you're seeing an offensive try, let's look at the offensive try versus the rather defensive try of the Drow, Undying and the Ogre. What do you think is going to come out on top over there? Slardar, Shadow Demon Dazzle versus Drow, Undying, Ogre. I think Drow, Undying, Ogre wins.
Yeah, I think Drow, Undying and Ogre does have the upper hand.
But anybody can make a mistake and any lane can go anyway,
I mean, it's really hard to tell because on one hand, yeah, sure, you've got the zombie, which is the Undying, which is great in those try versus try situations. Then you've got two tanky Sons of Guns there. But then you've also got to remember that Tombstone works.
Okay, they just swapped heroes.
Yeah,
did you see that?
I just noticed that, yeah. I don't know if it matters though.
Khans and Itachi swapped heroes.
So what is Khans have on himself? Has he bought anything? No, he hasn't bought anything, you say?
Nope.
Okay, so we don't know where they're going yet. But yeah, again...
So who's going to benefit from the Drow Aura? I mean, there is push with the Brood, but...
There is no one to benefit from the Drow Aura. I mean, the range creep at best.
Range...
I don't see that Drow range. I don't know what she's doing there, man. Right. She's joined, like... It's sort of like she came to a party uninvited. That she's like that gatecrasher, man, who nobody really wants around there, but just ends up showing up without invite.
So if you thought the axe was going to go versus the Broodmother, what do you think you should have started off with in terms of items?
I think
it's the same. Yeah,
I think it's fine.
Maybe a salve if you need it, because if RNG doesn't proc and all of that.
No, I mean, I don't think RNG is not gonna proc here. You've got poison damage coming from this shitty little Spiderling, so.
Right, we're going to run through the lineups really quickly. Bass Hunter will be playing that, Mirana, Khans on the Axe, Itachi on the Slardar. Shadow Demon will be played by our man Element Rush, and that leaves us with Dazzle being played by Dream.
On the other side, you've got Undying handled by Unimax, Darinda on the Ember Spirit. You've got Nyx, UTK on the Broodmother, Ogre, going to be handled by Too Much to Take In, which leaves us with R playing the Drow Ranger.
And she has a early level 1 initiation into Arrow will take his attack, kill little Ogre. There's a Tombstone. The heal bomb does work and looks like it's a kill, it looks like it's a Doom as well. 125 gold going the way of someone, I'm not sure whom. Yep, I think
I don't know
even got first blood, but somebody got the Doom as well.
This is as good as it gets for
this is excellent.
DIG, honestly. The Shadow Demon means early boots, means if they are running an offensive try, it will be that much easier than to fight. They should get this bounty run very easily, but Drow Ranger should be able to claim the one. Okay, Ember Spirit should be able to claim the one at top side. Well, as always, you've got pauses coming out soon after the draft. This is an Indian Dota special, really.
Okay. Pauses coming out after the start is an Indian Dota special, but pauses coming out after First Blood and the start is unique. Anyways, we're back. Teams have resumed. Folks, if you're just tuning in, this is the IeSC Doto2 Championships brought to you by the lovely folks at Essence Transmedia as well as Neon Gaming Studios. My name is Vivek, and with me is CloudX, who has more MMR than my bank balance and having a fun time here.
Right, so
Who call, but
just had
Axe
to,
got
man.
the rune, beautiful. So, but he's killed up at level 1. Not a problem, not too bad, should be.
But look at this, it is going to be safe lane Axe. So we kind of called it.
Oh yeah, you absolutely called it. You nailed it. The lane is spot on, and smart move coming out from DIG on the diary.
But let's see now if this actually works out, because we were debating whether the Drow Ranger with those two tanky bodyguards next to her is stronger than the lot of two.
Right.
I guess they should stop the Drow Ranger from farming her. It really boils down on... It's sort of like a weight measuring contest this lane now. But they're gonna go in anyway.
Being measured, Surekh heal, bomb, zombie, dropped at not enough. Dream taking a lot of damage. Come on, man, don't die. He's gonna die. Saves him just in beautiful play by Itachi there, and now with that tanky little ogre taking a ton of damage. And, yeah, good stuff. And I think they've got a salve as well. Salve tango enough, and he's got the salve.
Not sharing.
He's not sharing.
Yeah, but this was well done, because this is... You want to go in knowing that Undying has a level 1 tombstone to work with and no decay. So they saw that, they capitalized on that missed from him. If he had the decay, I think that would have gone a very different... That fight would have gone very different.
Right. Well, the Axe has already jumped a level over the Broodmother. I think at level 2, hitting level 3 soon enough, and with a couple of sentries and the Broodmother starting out with the Bloodstone. Please explain that.
I wish I could. I really wish I could. But mate, looks like Mirana's about to meet her maker as Bastion base hunter. Oh, he uses the fairy fire. Return fairy fire from the ring.
Got a leap, no mana, nothing, one hit, and it does it! And it's the Ember down.
Can you click on the Ember once?
What's he started with?
Oh, he had the poor man, he's still not going there. That was very unfortunate, because it was an auto attack onto the high ground with a poor man shield on him.
Right. So, I have a question. What is the difference between PMS, a poor man shield, and a shock shield? Like, what does a poor man shield give you? Obviously, it gives you some damage because of the two slippers.
I think the primary difference is that PMS is guaranteed damage block, whereas Stout Shield is chance to block certain damage.
Right. Well, the Gust was out by the Drow, and that kind of saved the Ogre. But it's another tomb for Dazzle. Look at Dazzle, man. I just love the way he's manning up with this tomb. That's a DK on it. He's dropping low. He's got the flash. No heal from the Dazzle. Shadow Poison. 2 stacks, 1 stack, 1 hit actually from the Dazzle. Gets the kill. 1 for 1 trade. Code for the Ogre. But it looks like Nix undone. Dream, you have no Poman shield to work with. And that DK that sealed the deal.
Okay, he's done. Now suddenly it's looking better for the Radiant side. Ember again in trouble. He's down.
So yeah, Poman shield. So Stout shield has some percentage of damage in blocks.
Yeah, and I think it's Stout shield is 50% chance to block 30 damage, and I think Poor Man shield is 100% chance to block 20 damage. I'm not sure. You can just hover over the Stout shield.
I'll do that.
Brood has a Stout shield, so this is. Oh, okay. I guess I'm mistaken. Can you hover over that? I want to learn something new here. Hover over the Poor Man shield, please. Okay, so it's a 53% chance to block 20 damage from melee creeps and 10 from range creeps. Okay, and can we look at the Stout shield?
Who has the Stout shield? I think Slada has one.
50% chance to block. Okay, so it's just the.
It blocks more damage from creeps.
And a 3% more chance.
And a 3% more chance.
And, oh, hang on, and I think it blocks gap. Wait, does the Stout shield? Can you hover over the Stout shield once more? Okay, and can you hover over the Poman shield once more?
Whether the equipped hero is melee or range. Well, I'm also hovering over the Mirana dropping low, but he's not gonna die.
Ah, there we go. Poman shield will always block attacks from enemy heroes, but has a 53% chance to block damage from creeps.
Right, for those of us who couldn't read on the stream, explain.
So basically it means that if you're expecting auto attacks from heroes, you want to go for the Poman shield, but if you're getting it to control creep equilibrium, you go for the Stout shield.
Okay. Right, so there's no bonus in controlling creep equilibrium. Anyway, they're dropping. You're watching this Shadow Demon. Well, it was a... What?
That was very painful.
I thought the Shadow Demon was going to die. Anyways, but the reason that happened is Dazzle went for the rune and wasn't there to help out the Slada. You have to be really careful with your movements as a support in these tri-lane versus tri-lane scenarios.
They've done the right thing though. They picked up magic sticks on some of the heroes. It's just the Dazzle though that's holding on to it. I think the Slada would benefit from getting
Slada's quite poor actually. I like this. Dro, one of the few heroes that benefits from a Quelling Blade nice and early. Dro and Morphling apparently.
Yeah. Let's have a look at mid again. I think Ember is having a fairly hard time here.
Right.
He's down to about 19 CS. Not too bad, but he's got 2 deaths to his name, so that's really going to set him back quite a way. That was a very obvious ward. I assume that he's going to get rewarded soon. That is assuming that Nyx can rotate their supports towards the mid.
And the moment they rotate, I'm pretty sure that these 3 are going to make a move on the draw. Dro, already forced to... Well, she's being pushed out of the lane with all that Shadow Poison.
She's at 12 CS, that's up against 13 on the Slaughter, so it's kind of even, just more denies on the Slaughter really. It's gonna boil down to who gets more. What's the death
scenario? Dro has died once, Slaughter has died twice.
Yeah, but he's got 4 assists.
4 assists.
So that should put him ahead in terms of net worth. No, he's actually behind the draw range.
Well, UTK microing his spiders. And as you can see in terms of net worth, it's a small lead for the Axe, but a lead nonetheless.
He's chosen to get Tranquil Boots as well as a Ring of Health. He knows that sustenance is key here.
Call, my man. Call. Spiders are coming, call.
Now Brood knows that Axe sees her, right? She's seen that auto attack from the creep coming out. But look at Khans, man. He doesn't give a damn. He's just gonna stand on the front, clear up the creeps, and make sure that the Brood has a hard time here.
Yeah, a bit earlier I did see him creep skip completely.
Looks like there's an Ogre moving up top. I don't know if they went for the kill there. He just threw out an Ignite and backed away.
Yep.
Axe? What? Okay then. Free money from those spiderlings. He's even got a Calling Blade to work with if he manages to lock down on the Brood. But
oh yeah, but Brood's got a blight somewhere.
No, this still works in favor of the Axe really. He's got Tranquil and Ring of Health. He's just gonna back away and come back.
Brood's got blight thrown and off venom.
Yes.
Clowny.
Radiant's middle.
Alright, and they're gonna try with the Brood and the Ogre once more, but Khans is just a beast at this point. He's trying to get that burst damage down. He's looking for it. He doesn't have the mana. He does have a sword on the Brood Mother. He has it. Chooses not to use it though. As UTK gonna throw down another web. Not got enough damage to bring down that Axe. There's no way he's gonna get him. This is a futile effort really. Is he trapped? He's trapped, isn't he? No, he's out of there.
Bot lane, they immediately realize that the Ogre is disruption into Crush, Tomb being dropped, heal comes up from the Shadow Demon, Bullets comes up from the Undying. Finally, that Dro dropping low will be brought down. DK stacks on the Slada, but it looks like Unimax will be fine. Speaking of stacks, we've got a couple of Shadow Poison stacks, turns around, he's got more mana for another DK. Gosh, these supports have to be careful, but the Tombstone's out, and they're fine.
Yeah, but while that was happening, Ember actually suffered his 3rd death at the mid lane. That's a 3rd.
How did this happen?
I have no clue, man. I don't know what the hell the Ember's been up to, but there's no way. Oh man, Draw Ranger. That's a welcome gift from Pace Under as well.
Right, so they shifted lanes, and well, at level 6 Ember versus a level 8 Axe is not gonna work. I mean, I don't know. Okay, they're going for the kill.
Oh no, this is gonna be a double kill for Khans, man. If they try and do this and they don't do it right, this is gonna be done. Oh, there is there. The spins are real. The Calling Blade is there. If those spiders turn around, Darinda's gonna go down as well. Oh, he gets it. Oh man, that was just painful to watch. We could see it about to happen. They should have known that this is what would have happened.
Right. I mean, I think one of the reasons this happened is you're not respecting the level difference here. The Ember's level 6. I mean, of course you can do a triple remnant and all that, but the burst is still not enough. Folks, when you go to catch someone, please check the levels, please check the items. Because
yeah, okay, that was a mistake. He didn't really need to use the call there. So, quick pro tip, when you're playing the Axe and you want the creeps to attack you, you can just move to another lane
and get the aggro.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of pro tips, we are attempting something. We'll give you more on that soon, but Darinda's attempting something here. He's all by himself, he's got no remnant out, the spiders are coming, they're going for that poor little Dazzle. Bully the support, win the game. 3 spiders on a Dazzle, Dazzle's got the heal, no problem, but look at Khans. Look at this, Darinda comes to top lane, TP's out. I think he had a remnant lingering after his death. He did have one. Anyways, they realize that the axe is an issue now. Unimax comes in with that soul rip. And the spiders pulling that Dazzle.
Look at him, man.
Come on, can't help him. He's dying. Poor little Dazzle, man.
But this is disgusting. He's gonna have like a 10-minute blink dagger coming out and he's gonna be level 10 as well. He has just overtaken everyone on this map. Look at that. 4 heroes on the network chart. All pro from the Dio. They are destroying the 6-6.
Well, props to Heaton. His prediction was absolutely spot on. At least the early game is definitely being won by DIG. And Axe with that blink dagger did show it to Unimax.
No. Okay, they cancelled that blink. Otherwise he was going to jump in on that brood and bring her closer to the tower. Khans. He's got enough mana for a Culling Blade as well as the call, so he might consider making the play right about now. But they need a sentry ward in this lane. As long as they can get vision of the brood mother, she's going to be down for.
They have a sentry. This creeps. Okay, I don't know. I saw the creeps move towards brood. I'm not sure. Anyways, Rose got some solo time. Slada has as well. And top lane,
Axe jumps in, gets the call, but the Spiderlings are not there, but it doesn't matter. RNGesus has blessed him today. And Khans will get the kill.
Bot lane, Pass Hunter, diving, Arcane Rule and all, but that's not enough, leaps out. Anyways, it looks like DOG are in complete control, 11 kills in their favor, and they're diving deeper.
12.
DK stacks, arrow, is gonna miss, disruption is available. But IeSC just the guy didn't disrupt the Undying as well, Starstorm, and the Drow has been brought down. There was a disruption on the Undying. He's level 5 Demonic Purge as well. 3-man DK, 746 HP, doesn't matter, with the amplify damage, couple of auto attacks, Shadow Poison as well. Drew TPs into the party, amplify damage on her. Look at these three, they're just standing and tanking and hitting behind the tower. That arrow will miss, and Pass Hunter, come on man, you can't push that much luck. But they got the Moonlight Shadow. Shadow Demon is the sacrifice and they get 1 kill. Are they diving? Are they thinking of more? They've got the Amplify damage, Bass Hunter, Starstorm, whacking away on the Ember Spirit. And look at that Ember, he's so poor. So underfarmed.
Going on here.
Oh my god, they're not done. They went on the Brood, they got the Amplify, Ignite comes out, Fire Blast as well. But the Brood pops, she did manage to pop off her ultimate, but that life steal not enough. Khans, he's coming, he's got the blink to work with. It's a bloodbath and
11-minute blink dagger on the Slaughter as well as the axe. What does Nyx even do here? Khans and Co are just gonna be looking at fight time and again, and Nyx does not have a way to respond to this. You blink in with the Slaughter or the axe, you focus on whoever's blinked in, the enemy focuses on whoever blinks in, and then the other one blinks in to follow him up.
Right.
There's just no way, there's no scenario where I see Nyx coming out successful in team fight.
I mean, like the best defensive tool that they have is that Soul Rip. And their lineup was meant to push. Bloodlust, Drow, Broodmother, all meant to push. Right now, they're being out-leveled as well. I'm going to drop the
He
hero.
got a Blade Mail as well.
Yeah, the axe.
What the hell?
And he even has a Ring of Health. He can get a Crimson Guard at a good time. Anyway, Broodmother, she's trying to do a thing here.
Oh no, now she's been spotted. That was just a perfect bait coming out from Itachi.
Insatiable thirst or insatiable hunger, but Brood, she's just gonna die over here.
Oh,
that crush will miss silence from the Drow, but look at that, Mirana comes in, 2 auto attacks, the Starstorm hit on the neutrals, not enough. The arrow did connect, Itachi can come in, can build, amplify, crush, bash, death. Bash Hunter, unstoppable, 6, 0 and 3.
Ben almost finished axe now.
Mid lane, gosh.
I think this...
Oh my god, the Ember got out. He's got this disruption, not using it, holding onto it. Shadow Poison will miss. And that should have been a kill with the Blade Mail. He could have gotten the Culling Blade off.
I don't know why he hesitated. He should just use the Culling Blade. It is a level 2 Culling Blade after all.
Oh yeah, it's level 2. Right.
So Khan's probably gonna go for that Vanguard after all. I would assume he goes for it. It's great versus the Broodmother.
Right.
Multiple small instances of damages. What am I saying? Multiple small instances of damage are best dealt with when you pick up a Vanguard or a Stout Shield or something along those lines.
Oh my god, this is not a small instance of damage. It's full 4-man commitment on the Undying. They're not done, Narendra. Has he got a Remnant out? I'm not sure. He's cross up amplify damage. This time he doesn't hold back the Culling Blade. Brings him down. And a weave on top just in case. Man, Hitachi TP'd, man. He just ran in, blinked in blindly and brought him.
Dominating Nyx. And for a team that I thought held a lot of promise, I think they've made a big drafting error here.
Yeah.
Again, it's really boiling down to the lack of synergy in that draw. That draw ranger has no place in this draw. Or I should say it's the other way around. Those 4 heroes have no place in the draw ranger draw because draw is the meta.
Well, meta gone wrong here. That's the formula for next. Anyways, Itachi, he's not done. Can go in. Waiting for the amplify damage, possibly. Trying to secure some vision. He is low. He's coming out from the dazzle. Doesn't matter. They get the tower. They're moving from objective to objective. Clean, disciplined Dota coming out from the boys at DIG. Bass Hunter. Has he got his acceptor? Yep, he's got his acceptor. Arrow. I'm gonna connect. Well, I'm gonna bring down the gold graph. We finally got some breathing room, but speaking of breathing room, the Dire or DIG have 12,000 gold to work with in their favor.
Yeah, they've got a huge power spike right now with that Axe, double blink dagger, blade mail, and what have you. DIG can just, I mean, they could just walk in and take towers at this point, but they're gonna play it safe. Instead, looking to take Roshan before they go there. They don't really have too many sources of late game physical DPS coming out here, so if Nyx can somehow manage to hold and pull this late, there's some scope. But at this point, it just seems way too easy and convenient here for Itachi and Co.
Well, you were speaking of late game physical DPS. All I can think of is this man and maybe the Mirana getting some magical burst damage.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah, magic damage is always welcome. Brood Mother's nowhere near a BKB this game, right? I mean, she's probably just barely finished up a soul ring in this game.
Well, she's holding on to 1,000 gold. She's getting some space right now. Mid lane, Darinda misses that combo. Slight of fist and cheering chains.
Cheering saints.
Cheering saints.
Alright, here we go. Moonlight Shadow time.
Easy.
Oh no, not like this.
Easy. They're not done. Tombstone drop. That's just some gold. Demonic Purge on Unimax. Stunned up as well. New little stun bar for you folks. But Unimax doesn't like the sight of it. They're not done. They can dive further. They are going to. Double Star Storm is available. The first one will miss. The second one doesn't. But Itachi, he's the man who's been dominating. He's completed an armlet and a blink 16 minutes in. It's a dream game, and it's going to take a lot of effort for DIG to throw this away.
Look at that. He's just baiting using his own tier 1 tower, hoping that the Brood Mother shows herself.
Right.
I think, yeah, UDK has seen this.
Well, they've seen Darinda as well. The crush will connect. He's got the remnant out. Does the remnant out. 2 TPs come in response. But what's an Undying going to do?
I think Axe was chasing him there, but yeah. Okay, that was a misplay.
Speaking of misplays, Itachi, he jumped it again. The crush backs off. I think he's got the armlet in his hands as well.
Yeah. So tower denied. Finally, Drow Ranger being useful this game.
Absolutely. Drow, new meta to deny towers, work with all that base damage, greater.
This hardly feels like a 17-minute game, man. You've got all 5 heroes in the Dire taking the lead until the network. Okay, Dazzle's the exception. But you got 4 heroes on the side of the Dire.
1 second, the Shadow Demon is on par in terms of network with the Drow. That's a sad sign. Drow working with the Ring of Basilius.
It's worse when he's ahead of the Ember Spirit, who was supposed to be one of the faster farmers for their lineup.
Right. Ember Spirit, no updated boots. Sitting with a bracer. Gosh. Anyways. DIG, they're taking control. Mirana's got that blink dagger. She's gonna be a pesky nuisance now, blinking in, bursting heroes down with the Slardar and the axe. Things are only looking worse and worse for the Radiant. How do Nyx come back? Drag this late, hold on to your towers as long as possible.
That's the only way, man. I mean, it's really now in DIG's hands to throw rather than Nyx6's hands to make big plays.
Right.
Their best bet is to use that Brood Mother and the Drow Ranger to split push and make some sort of trades happen. Well, it does look like Brood is doing her thing now. She's managed to take a tier 1 tower while a tier 2 gets pressured. While Drow Ranger is giving momentum to the bottom lane. So they're doing this right. At the
Drow's got the Dragon Lance finally.
Yeah.
Darinda walks in. Securing chains on that Hunter.
Oh, they missed.
Quick remnant out by the Ember Spirit. Stun on the Slardar. Tombstone being dropped. Boss comes out by Itachi.
See, these are the mistakes we were talking about. It makes Nyx6 can keep forcing DIG to make mistakes like this. Slowly but surely they'll find an opening. And once they find that opening, the first kill that they get on one of those overfarmed go over to a core on the side of Nyx. Does it go over to a support? Right. How do they use the extra money coming in?
So he's saying, wait for DIG to make a mistake.
And
kill any one of them who have high net worth. kill them, get 800 to 1200 gold for the kill or something like that, whatever. And hopefully you bring momentum back in your favor.
In a game of this with...
Oh, Bash under jumps in, double starfall, arrow will miss. It's a creep with a normal attack one. Itachi jumps in, crush on the over, amplify damage. New armlet as well. Axe misses on the call but doesn't miss on the dunk.
And Mirana gets to kill.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But,
Misses on the call and misses on the call.
Okay, right now it's seeming more and more impossible for Nix to fight back, but...
Well, they did get that bot tower. Draw
yeah, they're getting some trades at least, and they're tier 2 at top.
Gosh, they're getting trades. Can Slara get a bat? No, he can't. He can't get the crush off either. Good silence coming up from the Rook. Good quick there.
Bruno cut off the creep wave, so that push can't continue to come in at top lane. That's a good play. Echo Saber's finished up as well. So here's the thing, with teams of this caliber, or Indian Dota teams in general, it's very easy to get into your opponent's heads. Which means that if you can add some sort of recovery and make plays like this, and make a team that's about 12-15,000 net worth downs to your tunes, you sort of deliver this psychological blow that allows you to make you capitalize on it using something like a smoke.
Absolutely.
One good smoke movement from Nix right now could really throw a wrench right into PG's plans.
Well, you will begin smoke movement. It's not a bad time to pop one movement to the Rosh pit for Nix. Challenge Rosh, what do you lose? At the most you have 2 auto towers. And I think you're going to respawn quickly enough if you have buyback. Ember has buyback. But that's it. I think you might respawn quickly enough to defend it at 3. Anyways, if you don't take the risk, you'll never know. Right? So thing and notice versus Shadow Demon lineup. I mean, this isn't a traditional Shadow Demon Luna, Shadow Demon Droll lineup. The moment your outer towers are gone, you have to pop a smoke and fight and hope you win that fight because there's no other way you're going to defend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless you have a tinker with Ags, because I've seen Laser really hold up Shadow Demon illusions, even forcing Entity Esports to put up quite a fight. And you were speaking of psychological advantage. Khans will die, dominating streak, 671 gold, that's what we were talking about.
And so it begins. The comeback might just be real.
Luckily enough, the Radiant had a sentry as well that detected the axe, and Moonlight Shadow was popped, but they got that kill. Anyways, we're reaching that phase where DIG have to be careful. The Mirana can't afford to make solo plays, get cocky, and fail because that's how tilting begins.
Yeah, but it's gonna get harder and harder now to go high ground. Let's look at the net worth again. Look at the draw range. She's slowly starting to creep back up ahead. She's taken ahead of the Shadow Demon at least. But she's almost caught up to the Slaughter as well.
Right.
And I mean, most of the net worth in the Mirana has gone towards items that give mobility now. So you got that extra 2,000 that she's got above the axe, which has gone into her own blink dagger. So it's not really adding to her firepower as much as it's adding to her survivability. Which means that the power, I would say the power difference isn't as much as the numbers depict here. And that Nix does have a shot at making a comeback.
Right. Well, what do they have to do? And well, they have to push out the towers, and they're doing just that. I think both those star storms hit at least 1+1. Itachi, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. This is called feeding method. This is called feeding.
Does he have the Aegis? I think he's one holding on to it, right?
Well, he's talking for his life. He's got the Aegis, he's got the grave as well. Does do away with the tombstone and does stay alive. Well, if it paid off fine, they got the tower, they didn't lose anything.
They got a Brood Mother as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then that, I guess now it pays off because they took down the tombstone, they got the Brood. Axe, however, can't join this fight, and
Brood's got buyback.
I mean, what's a Brood gonna buy back and do anyway?
Hit with Echo Saber.
They got.
Oh my god, so easy. It's going to take a lot of effort for the AG to throw it, especially with the Aegis, but Bash Hunter, he's putting in that effort. He's locked him far away from his range. Crash, Starcom, well, the Aegis they pop. Root comes in with that Echo Saber we were talking about, drops a web, pushing her head. Well, there's a sentry ward, Crush as well. So easy for DIG.
Yeah, they're just stomping all over. And that was without the axe even joining the break.
There's Axe. What's he doing?
He picked up BOT and he now TP'd into the tree.
Sweet. Well, I'm not sure if Nix are expecting that. I'm going to drop buybacks. Maybe Nix have something they can work with. Well, nothing really. And speaking of things they can work with, Drow gets brought down. No soldiers being used by the Undying. That's a bit of a surprise. Daranda brought down. It's that Shadow Wave that does the trick. 200 gold from that tomb. Tomb equal to tower. Tower equal to victory here. And Khans thanks that tower. Battle Hunger. From Itachi. Pass under, you got arrow. What are you doing? Anyway, there comes the call. He's waiting for the Starstorm. One Starstorm does it. Axe gets the kill. Shadow Demon brings out the Ogre. And Shadow Demon once again has not yet overtaken the drone in terms of network, but he's doing fine. And DIG is ending the game. Gosh, we've seen quick games.
I mean, the only real saving grace for this Mythics is that they got low respawn times, man.
God, low respawn times. Oh, sorry, I thought it was the Brood dead once more. Anyways, they're respawning quickly, like you pointed out, but not quick enough. And those respawns are only leading to more deaths here from
they can't walk past that FPG there, man, because Lara is just waiting to jump on them if they do.
Right. Props to the FPG. Grand
They've got the FPG. Oh, they're gonna get punished for it.
Itachi. Wave is available. He just isn't. He's been silent. There's a disruption. Defensive, but not defensive enough. Grave is on him. Heal as well. I'm gonna talk with my man. Arrow, not gonna hit. Smash will. Can't jump in with the call. Do some speed. John, but it looks like Karinda's dead. Karinda, Nande Parinda. Too much to take him running away. Tombstone brought down. And Jesus.
I don't even know what that means. What is a
Nande? It's the sound from Rockstar, man. Na Parinda to Garaja. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, DIG, this is ending the game.
I mean, yeah, Nick 666 says. I don't see how they're coming back anymore, man.
Gosh. Shadow Demon, he's overtaken the draw. I love these post-game stats. I love comparing how much gold I have, and it gives you so much pleasure to know that you're leading a draw in net worth at the end of the game. It's the most satisfying feeling ever.
Yeah, but poor Draw Ranger, she probably doesn't want to go back to watch this.
Oh yeah. Well, she's got some Hurricane Bike, not bad. Can't do anything.
Can't do squat. Can't do squat, man. You can't sugarcoat that. I mean, she's gonna get away, but look at her damage. It's piddly right now.
But by the time she gets, I think she's gonna die by the time she gets it. Maybe by the time she can use that.
Yeah. The items on the Shadow Demon and the Dazzle shall be okay then. Luxury items for all. The 4 stuff coming out on the Dazzle.
Oh gosh, this looks so dirty.
Low rare spider.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
What's he building into BKB? I guess.
Yeah.
BKB, right?
I mean, it looks like a desolator.
Top tower is under Radiant has lost their top tower.
Look at them, they're just standing. Oh, they're popping a smoke. Is that it? No. Oh, they're defending. Okay. Anyways, 16,000 net worth. Completed E-Blade? Oh, yep.
That was painful. If we got the double Starstorm, I think that was a dead Tower Ranger.
I think E-Blade does like 40% more magical damage or something. How much? What is that number? 1 2 Oh gosh. Well, we did see the double Starstorm, didn't bring down the Undying. But Pass Under leaps ahead aggressively, or actually thinks ahead, makes the play and backs out.
Well, let's look at the E-Blade details again. I think I've forgotten what. Okay, I just want to increase magic damage.
It's the same as Decryptify.
Is it?
Does Decryptify, same. 40% increase magical damage. Just think of magical damage. Karinda's taking all kinds of damage. He's been brought down. Silence comes out from the draw, but come on, Hurricane Pike is the name. Mtini is saving people. Ogre dropping low, no soul rip, holding onto it. Now he pops it. Karinda fought back aggressively, and nothing he can do. DK stacks on the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon walking around with a completed freeze. His RC doesn't care, jumps in aggressively, and that silence was too little too late. Mirana gets the kill. Khan jumps on another. It's the drove. Use the Hurricane Pike, does use it. E-Blade dropping low. Arrow, it's on Ogre. Dunk, it's on Ogre. Battle Hunger. One more dunk. And look at this. Khan's is just ripping apart the enemy here, and they're not done. It's another dunk coming up from Khan. And gosh. He is one skilled basketball player, man. This game.
I mean, what an apt moment to call GG right there. Going for a full team wipe against his team and then for tap out. Yeah. Just, I mean, there's really nothing much to say about this game apart from the fact that the draft was confusing as hell coming out from the Radiant side. That Draw Ranger was a complete misfit. Alternatively, those 4 heroes besides the Draw Ranger were a misfit. Well, I guess this wraps up the IeSC stream for the day, folks.
I think Heaton might be doing a game after this, so I don't know if he does the game before us. But they may or may not.
I know there is another game. I don't know if it's going to be on the stream, but thank you for watching. This is Surekh and Vivek. We're going to be signing off for now. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hello guys and welcome back. This is the post-match analysis of the just concluded game between Nix and DIG. Well, yet again, I go right. I was right yet again. And DIG coming out all guns blazing and kind of counter-picking. I saw quite a few number of counter-picks there. As soon as the Broodmother, they saw some Broodmother in the pool, an axe was picked. And stuff like that. Some clever thinking by their drafter, Dream in particular, who was playing Dazzle, a different role which I'm not used to seeing.
Yeah, 5th position Dazzle. We don't usually see him playing that.
He kind of is their core offlaner.
Yes.
But then he opted for the Dazzle today. So kind of a change of things today, working out for them and working out in good fashion against a very good potential team.
I think the MVP of the game was Slardar. He was he was really present in every of the ganks and setting up really nice kills with his initiation. And when you see a draw ranger on Nix side having a lower net worth than the 4th position Shadow Demon, I think that things are not going Nix ways.
Yes. To be quite honest, an axe against a Broodmother, the axe is any time going to just rip apart that Broodmother, any part of any time of the year.
And
he's going to do that.
And even axe really counters the draw ranger, because the draw ranger gets bonus damage from her ulti when she is in a certain range away from the enemy heroes.
From her enemy units. That's
right. Axe, whenever he calls him, I guess
that's kind of
it's a sure kill. And anyways, Draw didn't really farm that well. I guess she did not manage to get enough space that was not created from her team.
Like I said, this game was completely fight. This was a complete skirmish lineup, which DIG, like I said, they need to adapt, they need to adjust. They need to vary themselves according to the opposition, and they did that today. Nix is kind of known for having that mid-game phase pretty firmly within their hold.
According to their draft, I think they were looking on to finishing the game, ratting around over the map and finishing it around 30 minutes up timing, but I guess the gank heavy lineup that DIG had with the defensive Dazzle supporting them from the back lines, they came out really well.
Yes.
And even the Mirana.
Yes, in particular at that early game stage wherein I saw the Mirana and Ember trade blows and just go, let the last man standing win. And Mirana just won in that battle, and that was kind of funny. A little moment wherein a missed hit on the high ground side, and just that little mistake coming out from the Ember Spirit.
And talking about the Ember Spirit, he really got caught out of position a lot of times in the game. And with the, as I said, with the gank heavy lineup that DIG had, he also
Ember needs time. He needs to do a lot, and to do a lot he needs to farm. And
it all went haywire because of DIG countering them very well.
So to sum it up, like CloudX said, this is kind of going one-sided, and by the end of the game, he could figure it out that this is all curtains for Nix.
Obviously, as I said, that if you have a Shadow Demon who is at the top of the net worth,
above the Draw Ranger, the enemy Draw Ranger, a Shadow Demon topping that net worth chart above that Draw Ranger, just managing to get there at 5th position, I reckon. Yes.
No, I guess it was a 4th position because Dazzle was the 5th position.
Was 5th, right. So all in all, a well executed game by DIG, and kudos to them for the victory. And thanks a lot Nishant, that's CloudX, and Vivek for casting that game.
Kudos guys.
So this brings me to the next segment, and it's going to be the 8:30 game, and this will be Devils in the Dark versus Ka. And stay tuned guys, this is another interesting matchup. Yet again, Devils in the Dark, stronger team.
I'm not going to root for anyone. I've been just losing games over and over again.
But
this is not my day today, so I'm going to go for a Devil.
Safer option.
And
place your bets guys, it's going to be DITD. Coming on top is what I feel. because of the good offlane rotations that they have, and the kind of mid domination that the captain himself exerts and kind of brings. So this is going to be another exciting contest, and I hope that DITD gets this one.
Stay tuned, guys, for live action. We'll be right back.
Okay, guys.
Triple kill! Ultra kill!
He's going further forward. Max hands that mana is available. Doesn't drop it just yet. They'll get the open wounds. They're going straight for power. The range will cancel the glimpse. As there will be a kill on one. Now I'm back. Gonna get X mark torrented up and brought down as well. Triple kill for the life stealer. Not up to 8. Looking for the kill now. They see the storm. They have the ball. I think they can jump in here. Have to pick it to lift off in time. They can get this kill, but he's going for someone else here. They still see this storm. They do get the hit stop. So there's the chance along with the dot back. It's not enough, but he ball lightning forward and gets one last hit off. No place there. Poison lightning gets the kill on the storm and really bad.
Come and get it! Radiance, want it now! Last death yet! Your bliss fails!
crashing down, and we're building back up again now.
A man who on every occasion has given the best that he has.
I'll be right beside you.
like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like Kung Fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Oh baby, if you ever need a helper, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want it. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just want it. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. But I just want it. Deep inside, I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. The others don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this perfect soulmate. I wanna show it my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in hard times. Oh baby, hug it to myself, hug it to myself, hug it to myself. But I just want it. Can't get to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself, to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself. I just want it. Okay. Can't get to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself, to myself, can't get to myself, can't get to myself.
from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go, 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 go.
Now we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
Back, 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 back. We're back from the dead.
Are you ready? Let's go, 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 go.
Back from the dead.
We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead. Back from the dead. Back from the dead.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
I said no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And you forever I'll follow. You be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me.
used to play CS on the computer. So I saw him one day playing and I thought like, even I want to try it. So then I started playing from his computer, and a couple of my friends used to go to cyber cafe along with my brother. So I started joining them and going to the cyber cafe, and then that's how the passion for the game started to get into me. So initially when I started gaming, like my parents didn't know much about it because they had never seen me play, or they used to think I should just do it for fun. But it was a time when I wanted to go to Bangalore that my dad really asked me like, why are you doing this, or like what will this get you? But I really wanted to play the game. My grandfather actually used to support me a lot, and he went with me to Bangalore. There, we didn't have such a great result, but even after that my dad allowed me to go to events and he supported me.
भाविन लास्ट 5 to 6 years से CS गेमिंग खेल रहा है और जो टूर्नामेंट है वो लास्ट 2-3 years से कर रहा है. पहले मुझे इतना इंटरेस्ट नहीं था कि उसको मैं बाहर भेजूँ, आउट ऑफ बॉम्बे भेजूँ. आई वॉज अपसेट. और बाद में जब भी उसने गेम में इंटरेस्ट लेने लगा बहुत और उसने टूर्नामेंट खेलने लगा, बाद में उसको बहुत इंटरेस्ट हुआ तो मैं उसको आउट ऑफ बॉम्बे भेजने लगा.
भाविन CS के साथ पढ़ाई में भी अच्छी तरह ध्यान देता है, इसलिए हम लोग को कुछ ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं है.
Till the time I was studying, I don't think there was any issue from my parents' side, and I still keep on studying. So I think now the reaction is good as far as I'm concerned. So there was a time when some of my players had to quit due to not having financial support or having pressure from parents. Because gaming in India is not that well known, and it's starting to bloom right now. So I wouldn't blame their parents or their financial conditions for that. But there was a time when everyone left the team and we couldn't play due to lack of financial support for my team players. So that is when I really got demotivated, and I was thinking about quitting the game. But I came back stronger, and then now the situations are much better, and with sponsors lined up, organizations coming up, I think the future is safe for CS.
मैं भाविन की गेमिंग और स्टडी देख के बहुत प्राउड फील करती हूँ. अगर आगे चल के उसने इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट किया तो मुझे बहुत खुशी होएगी और मैं खुद को बहुत प्राउड फील करूँगी.
So if Cafe was such a big hit, I think IeSC, the main event, the finale will be even better. I am Bhavin Kotwani, you know me as El Ranger, and I play for MSG Gaming. I got into gaming like my brother used to play CS on the computer. So I saw him one day playing and I thought like, even I want to try it. So then I started playing from his computer, and a couple of my friends used to go to cyber cafe along with my brother. So I started joining them and going to the cyber cafe, and then that's how the passion for the game started to get into me. So initially when I started gaming, like my parents didn't know much about it because they had never seen me play, or they used to think I should just do it for fun. But it was a time when I wanted to go to Bangalore that my dad really asked me like, why are you doing this, or like what will this get you? But I really wanted to play the game. My grandfather actually used to support me a lot, and he went with me to Bangalore. There, we didn't have such a great result, but even after that my dad allowed me to go to events and he supported me.
भाविन लास्ट 5 to 6 years से CS गेमिंग खेल रहा है और जो टूर्नामेंट है वो लास्ट 2-3 years से कर रहा है. पहले मुझे इतना इंटरेस्ट नहीं था कि उसको मैं बाहर भेजूँ, आउट ऑफ बॉम्बे भेजूँ. आई वॉज अपसेट. और बाद में जब भी उसने गेम में इंटरेस्ट लेने लगा बहुत और उसने टूर्नामेंट खेलने लगा, बाद में उसको बहुत इंटरेस्ट हुआ तो मैं उसको आउट ऑफ बॉम्बे भेजने लगा.
भाविन CS के साथ पढ़ाई में भी अच्छी तरह ध्यान देता है, इसलिए हम लोग को कुछ ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं है.
Till the time I was studying, I don't think there was any issue from my parents' side, and I still keep on studying. So I think now the reaction is good as far as I'm concerned. So there was a time when some of my players had to quit due to not having financial support or having pressure from parents. because gaming in India is not that well known, and it's starting to bloom right now. So I wouldn't blame their parents or their financial conditions for that. But there was a time when everyone left the team and we couldn't play due to lack of financial support for my team players. So that is when I really got demotivated, and I was thinking about quitting the game. But I came back stronger, and then now the situations are much better, and with sponsors lined up, organizations coming up, I think the future is safe for CS.
मैं भाविन की गेमिंग और स्टडी देख के बहुत प्राउड फील करती हूँ. अगर आगे चल के उसने इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट किया तो मुझे बहुत खुशी होएगी और मैं खुद को बहुत प्राउड फील करूँगी.
So if Cafe was such a big hit, I think IeSC, the main event, the finale will be even better. I am Bhavin Kotwani. You know me as El Ranger, and I play for MSG Gaming.
Hello guys, and welcome. This is the post-match of the game between DITD versus Scar. Well, unfortunately, Devils in the Dark had some technical issues, and they had some, what should I say, some internet ISP issues, and I could not really find out what was the sole reason behind them backing out and not opting to play that game against Scar. Guys joining the lobby and then just randomly just saying that we are having ISP issues.
But if you notice the funny thing, the team I chose didn't win.
Yes, that's true. And to be quite honest, this will affect DITD in the later stage of the tournament, because right now Scar have registered a win against Devils in the Dark, and to be quite honest, this will affect their standing in the group, wherein Dare to Dream can challenge them now for a place at the LAN finals.
Okay, I guess if we look at it at a different way, they have made things interesting in their group right now.
Yes, that is just a cheeky way of saying things, but then this is not expected out of DITD. But nonetheless, Scar gets the win over DITD.
Kudos to them.
And to sum things up for the day, today we had quite a few eventful matches, and the specific game between DIG and Nix, wherein kind of I was expecting a close encounter, but yet again DIG just completely running through.
There was a close encounter between the Shadow Demon and the Draw Ranger, if you look at it.
Sarcasm at its best there. A fourth role Shadow Demon from the opposition, higher in net worth from the Draw Ranger.
But it was close.
Yeah. Kind of expected a lot from that game, but kind of disappointed to see a one-sided affair there.
Who could have been more disappointed than me? I was rooting for
you were
Nix.
rooting for them.
Anyways, a bad day for me as well.
Three bets you placed against me, 3 bets you lost, and the fourth one you didn't even. Okay, the team you just name that is going to win, something just happens to them. Devils in the Dark was nominated from your side for winning yet again, and they had some issues. So I think that we are having some technical issues from your end, that you are the guy who is kind of having issues with the matches.
I guess tomorrow I'm going to work on it and maybe release a new update for me.
Okay, then it's quite lame topics here being discussed.
Anyways.
And it's quite late here, and I think so it's going to be a wrap up. It's going to be a wrap up here.
Yeah.
And to kind of end things for the day, this is the end of day 16 for the Indian Esports Championship Proving Grounds League stage, brought to you by Essence Transmedia and Neon Gaming Studio. And a huge shout out to Nishant and
Vivek from AFK Gaming.
Yes.
Yeah.
and kudos to them, and thank you for casting that game between DIG and Nix. And well, that's it. This is me, Nikhil Dalvi, signing off. And
okay guys, just to one last thing, I know people have been disappointed today, but tomorrow is going to be a really promising one, and I'm going to work on my patches as well.
you need to work on your betting skills, nothing more than that.
Okay.
Because we are now into the second part of the tournament, since 15th is like it's 16th today, and 16th has ended, and it has been an eventful day. But kind of that last game upsetting the crowd and just not being up to the mark there, DITD.
Let's just hope tomorrow is going to be a more promising day. And this is me, Rahul Pandit, along with Nikhil Dalvi, signing off. Take care, good night guys, and stay
Adios.
tuned.